For today's assignment, you're going to take what we looked at yesterday and create a very basic form. This is an example of what you could do. It does not have to look like this, but I just added in some different input boxes for a name. I used the password field for this one. This is my select or drop down menu. I did a text area. I used the radio buttons and the text buttons. And then for my styling, I used labels for these and added some font colors, sizes, hover effect, etc. So you're basically just creating something like this. Once again, does not have to be these exact elements, doesn't have to look like this. Just to quickly give you some help with the assignment, you're going to be using W3 Schools. If you go to HTML, scroll down to the form section, you can see some of the different form elements. We talked about some of the input options yesterday, label options, the select that I just showed you, that drop down, text area. So these are some of your different elements. Then specifically some of the input types that we talked about yesterday, button, checkbox, color. That's all here. You can scroll down and then see the actual examples of those in use and how they're using them. So that can help you create it. And then if I pull over what we were doing yesterday, I did not talk about labels. Let me talk about that here real quickly. So typically what you're going to do, you create a form. You're going to give each of your input types an ID. So I'll call this name. And then I would create a label. And I add in the for equals name. That tells the browser that this label is for this particular input box. That just helps sometimes with the organization, the labeling, and then also when you submit the form, when you write scripts to handle this. And then in my CSS, I can create a rule for label, add in whatever styling I want, run this. Okay, and you can see that it added in that styling for the label. I could add in styling for my button. I can add in a button :hover and add in some styling for that as well. If I want this on a new line, I would have to create a break. Let me hit F5 again, so now I can see the hover effects, etc. So you're just going to be creating a very basic form, add some styling. When you're done with it, upload it to your Neocities website, and then make sure you update your index page so there is a link to this project.